Hey, what's going on everyone? Quinn back here with another video. Just wanted to run you through what I think is the best interior upgrade for the 5th generation 4Runner Limited, and that is the Dasaita head unit. This is a 2017, so I did not have CarPlay or any of those cool features before installing this, and now I'm just stoked to have all of those things, especially because this is my daily driver. So let's hop in the rig and I'll show you some of the features and what I think of it. All right, so now that we're inside here, I did want to start by saying Dasaita did send me this head unit, so take that as you will. These are all my own thoughts though. They didn't tell me what to say. They just asked me to make a review video. And also, I've only had this thing installed for 7 days, so I can't necessarily speak to the longevity. I will say it does seem very well built and seems to operate awesome. So I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. As of now, I'm loving this thing. It's super nice having CarPlay now, especially as a daily driver, and a lot of other cool features in this thing. So yeah, let's dive into it and I'll show you some of those cool features. All right guys, so here it is, the Dasaita G13 head unit. And right off the bat, as you guys can see, is this thing looks super sleek, very modern, and really just, transforms the inside of the 4Runner, which, as we all know, is probably the most outdated part of the thing. So as a daily driver, this is a much appreciated upgrade. A few things I love how modern it looks. I love the black plastic on here. I love how that's an option. Down the road, I'll put some overlays on the rest of these silver parts here. And yeah, this thing just feels very, OEM. These knobs feel like they're from the factory. Obviously, these vents you transfer over from your original. And I'm not gonna show the install on this as a tutorial necessarily, but I'll flash some clips of me installing it on screen right now and unboxing it, so you guys can get an idea of what comes in the box and some time lapses of me installing it. But pretty straightforward. There's a bunch of good YouTube videos on installing this. Pretty much plug and play. You just gotta locate the right harness, and pretty simple. So yeah, let's boot this thing up, and as you can see, it boots up extremely fast. Like it's already going and connecting to my phone for CarPlay, which is exactly the reason I got this too. Is I love having CarPlay for many reasons, but as a daily driver, it's just quality of life thing. It's just so nice. And it's wireless CarPlay too. As you can see, extremely responsive. If I go home, this brings me to the Android part of it. This is the whole UI, extremely responsive. This is the 8 GB version with 256 gigabytes of storage. And I love how you can go into these, the amplifier, and adjust all of these speaker section, or all your speaker settings. And it just sounds great. The speakers do sound phenomenal with this head unit. I will say, with the JBL sound system that the Limited has, I had to reach out to Dasaita, and they did need to send me an extra little plug that plugged into the back of the unit, just because I was originally getting some static when I first installed this, and that's due to the JBL system. If you don't have the JBL, you're good to go. But if you do, I would definitely reach out to them and see if they could just send you that wiring harness. It's literally a plug and play thing. They shipped it, got it here in 2 to 3 days, which was awesome. But yeah, as you can see, this thing just super smooth. Everything functions as it should. Wireless CarPlay is, as you can expect, it's awesome. You can go in here and go on Facebook, watch YouTube videos, watch Netflix. And there is an option. You could put a SIM card in the back and have internet all the time, or you could just hotspot from your phone. I've done that a couple times. But yeah, there's just some cool features in this thing, and there's a lot to explore. Like I said, I've only had this thing installed for 7 days, so I'm still learning. But my main thing right here is CarPlay, and having that is a game changer on these 4Runners. And also just the integration with everything. Like, as you can see, as I adjust my climate controls, everything pops up here. If I open the door, tells me that the door is open. And so it just integrates extremely well and just makes this thing seem very OEM and like it's from the factory, which is awesome. And you know, I didn't want those big screens sticking out. I just wanted something that was nice, a nice screen, what more screen real estate than it had before. Integrates just nicely and had wireless CarPlay. So, and this head unit does exactly that. Some of the complaints that I was reading about were these microphones. There's a microphone right here. I had no issues with that. I did multiple calls. People could hear me just fine. I did install the other microphone that they provide with this head unit. So I'm testing that out now. Also, everyone has said they could hear me just fine with that. So you can install that. You could use this one. I feel like either one is a good option. I've had no issues so far with either of those. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked with this head unit, guys. I think, like I said, it transforms the whole interior of the 4Runner, makes it seem extremely modern. It's like I got a new car on the inside, to be honest. Especially paired with the Limited and with the ventilated seats and everything else that the Limited has to offer. This now feels like a modern vehicle, which is pretty cool. So I think it's definitely worth the money in my opinion. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes, but as for now, everything's working great. And yeah, excited to play around with it. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section. Happy to answer any of those questions. But like I said, install was pretty easy. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.